I don't know if you can see.
The bees?
Uh-huh. I'll come on around front in a minute.
They're loaded with pollen. Loaded. I mean, their legs are just loaded.
She's being really, really calm up there because...
I'm trying to be really, really calm. It's hard because this entire process is such a ginormous cluster. But I'm trying to be really calm because I don't want to upset the bees. And you can't afford to be afraid of them because they work completely on pheromones. And fear reads the same as aggression or anger.
Right.
In the pheromone village, which ought to be a lesson for life, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Fear's the same.
Okay, I'm going to go away so you can stay calm. So, Selina is up there with a headlamp, trying to be quiet, because the bees got upset this afternoon. Of course, that is their busiest time. And until then, she had quite successfully been the bee whisperer. Now, she's being the one who fools the bees, getting it done while they're asleep. Yeah. Right? Comes on tiny feet in the night.
I have no idea what this is going to look like in the morning. But I have a feeling that no matter what, I'm going to say, that's brilliant.
That's good enough, yes.
Because I'm not, believe it or not, at 62, I was not going, when I was a kid, I didn't say, gee, I hope when I'm 62, I'm up on a ladder at freaking night.
Painting.
Painting the house.
Okay, going away.
All right, so as you can tell, we're painting. Painting's come along. Let's show them what we did today a little bit. I got this all painted, repainted. You can tell where I patched it.
If you look closely.
It's not an eyesore. And again, I can't afford to put new siding on this house.
Right, right.
So by patching
I had to zoom in.
putting the boards in, all this, it just makes it look. I got the spider web. I made this. I had to, you didn't see it, but I had to glue it and clamp it and put it back together because it was separating, even though it was made out of pressure-treated plywood. This piece of gingerbread here that I cut to look like a spider web. So I got it painted, and I got all this done today, and I got this put back up. Again, when we get ready to make some new ones of these, I'll show you how to do this because it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Something you can do. That's, but this, as you can see, this is all done except we got to repaint
the top, and I haven't done the bottom yet.
Yeah, well, yeah, Lynn's been painting the bottom, so saves me a lot of work. Okay, so what am I doing? I've got, come with me. I've got a bunch of metal, as you've been seeing me use it. I used that with some of the metal left over from the roof. I still have a stack of metal, even after doing the building. It's mostly crap, but I have it. Okay. So I've got a place up there where I've got boards sticking out. You can't even see it, and it's a pain in the ass to have to paint. The less I have to paint up there, the better. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this one place, I'm going to try to use this V channel and make it, hopefully Lynn can get a picture of that. I'm taking steel, I'm covering, I'll show you some of the bare areas that we'll have to get way back to show you. This is where I've been cutting to use pieces. And I'm just going to be using random pieces. You can see, if she's going to have to get over here, the sun's going to be in her lens. You can see that corner there?
Wait a minute.
They were supposed to fix that. Tony told them to fix it. They didn't.
Up there where that piece is sitting?
Up there where that piece of green and red is. I'm going to cover that with steel. There's another smaller one on the other side of the roof I'm going to cover with steel. And if you'll come over here, you can see up there where there's a green board, a red board, and all that. I'm going to cover from the red board down with a piece of steel. Plus, I have a piece of the channel that it locks into that they used on the rest of it. And I'm going to use one piece of metal. This means I have to do most of this up there. I've already taken a piece of that V channel and fixed the corner.
Right.
Right there. So I've used a lot of it. God only knows, and I hope this works, because, okay, if she'll come over here, I'll show you. You can see it, I don't know, because the tree might be in the way. No, if you come over here, you can see it. Okay. So they put a piece of metal up there that covers this, so I don't have to worry about that. But as you can see that red up there?
At the top?
At the top, right there underneath. I think that piece of V channel, I'll slide it up underneath the channel that's there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And screw it in, and then it'll be completely covered under and over. So there's not going to be any splashback, there's not going to be any rot, there's not going to be any leaking.
And no painting.
And no painting of that ever again. I will have to paint some of this trim, and I'm going to paint first. I'm going to scrape and paint first. I might put this channel in right now, because that I can do without scraping or painting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if the piece I have is long enough, but I have another section of that. So I may go get the other section just to have it on board in case that's not long enough. And I'm going to cut it while I'm up there.
Yay.
So I'm not running up and down with measurements. But I don't like working on roofs.
No.
So there's that. So I don't want you to look at my muffin top either. And this is because I'm wearing a copper compression shirt. That's why I can't even suck my gut in enough for it not to show. 'Cause it's copper compression.
Okay, shall we watch you or come back?
I'll come back later.
So slick up there, she had to tie off that bucket of stuff because it kept slipping off the roof. Okay, that is to the edge of the roofed area. She has shod all of that in metal. So that's completely shod. That's wonderful. No more worries about paint or anything there. Now, if this is over the pool yard, and it's going to be a whole different situation. Before she covers it all up, she's covering up all that old mess there with that gorgeous steel siding. Gosh, it looks good. Of course, it's an incredible job.